it seems like now I gotta use YouTube to send another video letter to Alligeance Van Lines. Listen, they hired somebody, and that somebody stole my stuff. Okay. Now today is May 16, 2025. Today is Friday. As you can see, do I have a date on this? This all happened between November and December of 2023. The guys came November 13, 2023. They're so-called Brooklyn contractors, and from there, these are the items that I believe they either took or lost. And if they lost it, then Van Lines of this address is responsible. All right. Let's see what they. Okay. No receipt, of course. Missing three joints of three jars of coins. They took a mirror frame. See the toys. A wooden dolly. Would you believe? Another plastic bin. My laptop. And a related cord. They took other things. I gotta get the other list I had. But this is, once again, I'm trying to reach out to American Van Lines, or Alligeance Van Lines, I'm sorry. Alligeance Van Lines to please get my stuff. They owe me money. They owe me something. The contractor they hired stole my stuff. It's not missing. It's stolen. All right. Once again, another YouTube video of Alligeance Van Lines not returning or finding a way to get my stuff back. Thank you. So, also, the guy they hired is from New Jersey, somewhere, I guess Newark or Passaic or one of those two in that region, New Jersey. All right. Again, thank you. I also wrote a letter to the Honorable Rick Scott, as you can see, and I got no response, or very little, about my stuff being stolen. Used laptop. Alright, no response from Alligeance Van Lines, by the way. Of Pampano Beach, Florida. No response. Yeah, I wrote a letter to him, so I want everybody to read this letter. And I want everybody to read this letter so they know that I wrote a letter to him and he did not respond either. It was one of those watered down responses, political watered down responses of stuff being stolen on international line, on federal highways from state to state. So I wanted to be, what I was also trying to say is I want to be public record that I did write a letter to the Senator of Florida and no response. All right. So, yeah, be careful with Alligeance Van Lines, and when they contract out of state, boy, you might get only half your stuff back, delivered, I should say, after you pay them $1,000 to them and $1,000 to those shady contractors they hired. All right. What's so messed up about? What's so messed up? Hold on. What's so messed up about Alligeance? I'm sorry, about Alligeance Van Lines is that when you go on their website, all those negative comments, a lot of negative comments get erased, so it makes them look good or a little bit better than if all the negative comments would stay. They keep doing that, and it's the second or third time that I've reviewed it on Google Maps. I gave them a review and I printed my concerns about what they did to me, and it gets erased. So I'm really getting tired of Google Maps allowing them to do that. So this is why I'm posting this video to show people who look on their site, or to show people who can't find a lot of negative reviews about them. And I don't care if they're using the pretext and the context and the legalese that is too negative, it's not true, it's not proven. I don't care. They did it. They got to own up to it and stop. And Google Maps must stop allowing them to erase those negative reviews. Just because somebody can't prove nothing, you stole stuff, it doesn't mean that you didn't do it. I don't have it. And I wrote letters, as you can see, to them expressing that. So I wish Google Maps and Alligeance Van Lines stop erasing negative comments just because of some technical, how can I say it? I'm sorry. Some technicality and an agreement of you writing comments for Google Maps or some legalese they use to get those comments erased. Alligeance Van Line is guilty, or their subsidiaries are guilty of taking my stuff. I don't have it. And if it's lost, I don't care what their contract says. I don't care about it's valuable. If you can't hire people who won't steal, then you shouldn't hire them at all. And it's not one or two things. It's multiple things that can be seen that is heavy. All right, I'm gonna end this video right now, and hopefully people will read it and comment and subscribe and know that Alligeance Van Lines of Pampano Beach, Florida, is not always cracked up to be. It needs to be investigated by the federal authorities. All right, thank you.